Hello everyone and welcome again on my channel. Loki is traveling and reports from his traveling experiences. And July. No, in July I've been in Serbia for my first time. For the first time I've been there, and we went from Istanbul to Belgrade. Uh, Apparently Serbia is not a very um, attractive touristic destination. That's why in the plane I just saw a few people and a lot of empty spaces, empty seats. I went with Pegasus. It's okay. It's a Turkish normal company. It's okay. When I got to the Nikola Tesla airport, it was very interesting to see, because to walk around, because I had the impression that I was in Bulgaria. You feel the volcanic style, a little bit. I cannot. When they control your passport, they seem very serious. The Slavic people and the Balkans seem very serious, but they are so friendly. But they don't show it at first. So very interesting to see that mostly the officer who is controlling your passport is female. I don't know why. It's just like that in Serbia. When we went there, and they were selling a few traditional clothes. Those clothes really looked like Bulgarian clothes, although it's pretty different, but you have the same style. And yeah, we went to visit an aeronautical museum. We were seven tourists in a very big place, so I knew that this country was going to be great. And I remember a taxi driver told me how I had to go this way, and the Serbian, he said "Pričaš li srpski?" and I da, and I was not understanding everything, but I got some bits and pieces, and I was on the wrong road, so he came back, and yeah, with his taxi, he came back and said, no, it's the other way around. And then after visiting this taxi, we went to our apartment, and I don't know if we got ripped off or it's common in Serbia. Some taxi drivers, um, they just uh, they just want an extra fee for your luggages at the back. I don't know why. It's kind of a strange thing in Serbia. When you travel by bus, you have to pay, even if you already bought your ticket. You have to pay a supplement to put your luggage in the bus, which is very strange. I've never had that in Bulgaria. In any other volcanic state, I have never had that. That's just in Serbia. So let's talk about the people. Our Serbian people, my God, they are so friendly. I remember I was lost in the city center, and I just asked the first person coming. I just hello in Serbian, of course, because I made the effort to learn some Serbian before going to Serbia, and it was quite interesting. I said just zdravo, kako si, and they said, oh, ja sam dobro, kako si ti, što radiš ovdje, which literally means hello, how are you? Oh, I'm doing fine. What are you doing here in Serbia, etc. And then we literally forgot about the directions, and we spoke half an hour with this person who was an uh, she was working in the Supreme Court or something. I don't remember. And his mother always so funny and talking jokes. And then we went for a walk. What we noticed in Serbia and Belgrade, it's that it's a very walkable city. You can walk from the suburb, not really the suburbs, but if you're not so in the center, you can go to the center just by walking. We went by walking and walk to the Kale Megdan fortress. Very interesting place. and I got the impression that everything in Serbia was so interesting, because people are so different. You know, the Balkanic style is so relaxed. They have a lot of economic troubles, but they're relaxed and just chill, and they just enjoy to meet new people. And we went to a torture museum. It was so horrific to see those torture methods that were mainly used in Germany. I don't know why, but also in other parts of Europe. And when I was exiting the exhibition, the clerk told me don't think that we Serbians use those torture methods. It was mainly in Germany. Oh, I said okay, no problem. And what should I tell you more? We went to Novi Sad, and I really, what really was astonishing about this city is that everyone is walking so slowly in Novi Sad, northern part of Serbia. It's so amazing. They are never stressed out, and when they're cycling, they're also cycling so slowly and making everything very slowly. And I remember the second time I went to Serbia was from Hungary to Serbia. So we went to from Hungary to Serbia, and this time it was also in Vojvodina, the northern part of Serbia, and people were so slow, and you have the impression that how do you call that? Capitalism has not really influenced this country, Serbia. You can notice it because people are very friendly. They're not there to rip you off. They're just happy to help you. Take the time to talk to you 5, 10, 20 minutes. I remember when I got to Novi Sad by bus, first people I met were those people who were responsible for the toilets at the station, and they were just so happy, smoking and then talking. But it's so cool to speak in Serbian, learn some more Serbian, learn about Serbian culture was very interesting. I at first thought that Serbian and Bulgarian were very similar languages, which is to a certain extent it's true, but not always. When I said to a Serbian guy in Serbia, I said, "Zdravo, brate, šta ima da vidim ovaj stolica?" And he was like, yeah, it was broken Serbian, I have to admit it, but he was like, huh? What are you asking me? Because stolica in Bulgarian means capital, so I was asking what is there interesting to see in your capital city, Belgrade? And stolica in Serbian means small table. So I was asking in Serbian, what is there interesting to see on this small table? So it was totally crazy. We had a lot of fun. What should I tell more about Serbia? Yeah, the food, you have to try some cevapi, rakia for those who drink heavy alcohol. I'm not part of those people, but yeah, I really love this part. Um, I think Serbia doesn't have a lot of tourists because it's not coastal. They don't have any sea. They had sea with Montenegro, but Montenegro is an other part now, and it uses euro, and it is not from the eurozone. So I don't get why they use euro, but that's the way it is. In Serbia, they use dinar, and yeah, I had only great experiences in Serbia. Never felt that this country was dangerous. This country is the safest where I've been. I remember in Niš, which is a city located not so far from Sofia. It's maybe 3 hours by bus from Sofia. Sofia, if you go from Bulgaria, you can go to Serbia. I remember at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Girls were walking in the city center, and they were going back home alone, no problem. No one would harass them. So the Balkans are a very safe place to travel if you are a solo female traveler. And that's it, I think, about Serbia. What should I mention more about this exceptional country? Um, if you like, if you like very authentic traveling experiences, you have to go to this country. It's not so far. If you live in Europe, you really have to go there because people are so friendly and so natural, and they are very family oriented. So it's great to see that in Europe. I think it's a great thing. And yeah, just visit Serbia. It's one of the best country I've been to. Bye bye.